Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to the Falcon Sports Show starring me, Alex Naveja. I will be your host. And today we're going to talk about cross country. And I've actually brought one of my friends from the Cerritos College team. His name is Donaldo Lopez.
Hello.
Thank you for coming, Donaldo.
My pleasure.
How you doing?
Good. You?
I'm good too. Can I have a quick bio? Tell our viewers, give us a little bio about yourself.
Well, this is my second year here, and I registered last year, and I'm a graduate from Gar High School. So yeah.
I came from Gar High School also. So, how are you doing this season?
Individually, we only had 2 races, so I've been able to shave a couple of seconds off my times. But right now I'm battling with injuries, so that's kind of been hindering. But overall, it's been pretty consistent season so far.
Yeah, the injuries are pretty tough to take care of. But when it comes to injuries, take care of them first before you go out there. You don't want to say you're healthy and then you go out there and you end up worsening that injury. So that's good. It's good that you're taking it easy. What about your team? How is the team looking this season?
The guys, we've got a couple of recruits that we brought in that haven't raced yet, so they're kind of like secret weapons we have right now.
Oh.
And we have a lot. It was kind of like a rebuilding year for us because we graduated a lot of our top guys from last year. So yeah, but right now we're kind of just trying to work our way up back into the top. So hopefully we're looking for a 3rd place finish at state.
Okay, and it's my understanding that you guys have a big meet this Friday.
Yes, it's SoCal Preview. It's where all the teams from Southern California compete. It's kind of just to see what the actual SoCal Championship is going to be. So it's going to kind of get us to see where all the teams are standing right now. So right now we look a bit weak because of the injuries, but we should have a good showing on Friday as long as we stay focused.
That's great. That's great. How are you guys preparing for this physically and mentally? Because when it comes to sports, it's not just physically. You have to have a mind. It's a mental process when you play any type of sport. How are you guys preparing for this?
Physically, I'm pretty sure all of our guys are physically ready for it. I think that's the easiest part of this sport because a lot of our coaches always tell us that 90% of the sport is mental, so only 10 of it is physical. So I think physically we're ready. We put a lot of mileage in during the summer, and for the mental wise, we just told to visualize a race before the race. So just visualize yourself being in front and have positive thinking. Don't let any negative thoughts creep into your mind.
That's great. That's great. I like it. You can't let any negative thoughts go into your head in any sort of sporting event, because if the minute you start thinking negative things start happening. But if you start to think positive things, then good things will happen to you. What kind of result do you think your team will have throughout the whole entire meet? How do you think you guys will do?
Right now, we have a lot of question marks, but because of the injuries. But I think if we get together as a team before the race and just talk about what our goals are, and as long as we stay in a pack, or we have 3 different groups, like top group and then another pack. As long as we keep those together and work together inside the race, I think we should.
And what about you?
Nice,
how do you think you're going to do? I understand you were mentioning that you had a couple injuries, but how do you think you're gonna do?
This week has been pretty rough for me. I've been kind of holding back on workouts. Maybe some days I've hit the pool instead of actual running to stay off my feet. But I'm just gonna stay positive and hopefully the good race will come.
All right. Well, thank you for being on our show, Donaldo. I really appreciate it. Thank you for coming out. And please like us, subscribe, comment on our YouTube page. Please follow our Twitter account or even like our Facebook page here in Talon Marks. This is Alex Naveja signing off with Falcon Sports. I'll see you next time.